Sports betting is a great way to make money, but only if you have a mathematical advantage. So these are 5 reliable sports betting strategies that anyone can use repeatedly wherever you are in the world. They're proven mathematically, so I'll break down all of the numbers and share examples as we go. The sportsbooks don't like advantage players that use them, but I'm not into wasting my time. We're all here to make money, right? So starting with the simplest first, let's get into strategy number 1. Thousands of people around the world have made a lot of money using this strategy. If you're in America, it's particularly good right now because the legislation of online betting has brought a massive amount of promotional bonuses. Some of them are for big money too. The strategy works by betting on 2 opposing outcomes against each other in order to collect a bonus with little or no risk at all. To give you an example, DraftKings are offering $200 for a new account holder who bets $5. So by signing up for an online account with DraftKings, placing a bet for the Boston Celtics to win, and simultaneously placing a bet against the Boston Celtics to lose with another company, for argument's sake FanDuel, we can cancel out any risk. However, we're then entitled to the $200 bonus that they advertised on sign up. Simple, right? To take it one step further, with a simple calculation, we can alter the stakes and repeat the process with that $200 bonus to convert it into cash, just like this. There are heaps of different bonuses and sportsbooks we can do this with too. It's the easiest, low-risk way to beat sportsbooks that I know. Quite literally, people that don't know anything about betting can do it. Now, just like strategy number 1, the second strategy and all of the following strategies in this video are made easier with software tools and calculators supplied by today's sponsor, OddsJam. You can get a 7-day free trial in the link in the description down below, and I'm more than happy to recommend them as their tools and guides make this second strategy a walk in the park. You don't need any bonuses or new accounts to make good use of this one. It's simple, fast, and there are multiple opportunities to use it every day. There's plenty of success stories using it. Some players have made up to $400,000 using it part-time. If you want to see the proof, there's a link to the video in the description down below. Now, similar to the previous strategy, it works by pitting different sportsbooks against each other when their price lines are slightly different. For example, if there's a basketball game coming up and one sportsbook offers odds of 2.10 for Team A to win, while another offers odds of 2.10 for Team B to win, if you bet $100 on Team A at the first bookmaker and $100 on Team B at the second bookmaker, your total spend would be $200. If Team A wins, you get $210, and if Team B wins, you also get $210. Either way, a small profit of $10 regardless of the outcome. The main problem we face here is sourcing the right bets at the right prices so we can pit them against each other. But this interface solves the problem for us by continually scanning the price lines of thousands of different bets with hundreds of sportsbooks at the same time. Its built-in calculator does the math, so it's just a case of placing the bets. Compared to other strategies, arbitrage is extremely low risk and there's lots of opportunity. However, sportsbooks aren't keen on advantage play, so they might restrict your stakes eventually. Some genuine advice here: value your time. Take the profit and move on to the next account if that happens. It's just how making money in sports betting works. Now, if we focus on longer term certainty, the following 3 strategies give better profit margins, although short term results do fluctuate more. I'll explain why as we go. You can use this next strategy with just about every bet type as long as value is identified. Price boosts and enhanced odds are a great place for it as they artificially inflate the value in short term. Expected value, or EV, is a term used in probability and statistics to determine the average outcome of a given scenario if it were to be repeated many times over. A positive EV indicates that a bettor will make money over a larger sample, while negative EV will generate a loss. The simplest way to explain is with a coin flip. The long-term expected value of landing either side is 50% because there are only 2 sides to the coin. If we're offered odds above 50%, then the bet is at a positive expected value. If we're offered odds below 50%, it's a negative expected value. Short term, we might flip the same side multiple times in a row, but over a larger sample, probability ensures that the results are incredibly similar. So how do you find bets that are positive expected value, or plus EV? Targeting bets with a low hold is best as they have the lowest margin applied by the house. However, ensuring that the bet is definitely plus EV is complicated, so this software identifies these bets in real time and highlights positive EV bets for you. Now, the bigger the margin of value, the more we should stake, because the amount staked multiplies the amount of bottom line value we generate. This is what all of the world's most successful gamblers do to create peak efficiency. The negative in using this strategy is in the short-term losses that we may incur. For those without the confidence, nerve and a bankroll to see it through, they're more prone to making mistakes in the short term, so bear that in mind. These problems don't happen with the next strategy though. It's super low risk and anyone can do it. Now this one gives massive profits from tiny stakes when it connects. The strategy is best used on sports betting markets where you can bet on point spreads and totals like basketball, NFL and soccer. Plus you can adapt it to win money on DFS apps like PrizePicks and BetUp. It minimises risk similar to strategy number 3 with the added possibility of a double win. We do it by placing 2 bets on the same event but with different apps, aiming to hit a middle spot where both bets can win. Imagine a basketball game where you can bet on the total points scored. One platform offers over 90.5 points at odds of 2.0 and another offers 195.5 points at the same odds. If you bet $100 on both bets, you're hoping that the total points land between 191 and 195. If the game ends with, say, 193 points, both of your bets win and you collect on both wagers for a substantial profit. If the result falls outside of that range, you lose one bet but win on the other, often resulting in a small loss or, depending on the odds, breaking even. The strategy gives you a chance to win big if the outcome is in the middle, but if it doesn't, you often only face a minimal loss. It's a low risk way of winning big, just like final betting strategy on my list. Because strategy number 5 can make thousands from very low stakes, although it is a bit more complex. The best part perhaps is the sportsbooks find it harder to pinpoint advantage players using it. It's because parlays are generally viewed as a recreational betting type. There's multiple ways to execute, but bettors using free bets, bonuses and plus EV bets can generate a massive advantage over the house using it. The idea is to ensure that every line is of some kind of value or the overall parlay's value is drastically inflated. Parlay boosts are good for this. The complexity, calculations and research involved can take a lot of time, so it's highly advisable to use a parlay builder to do it. By the way of example, if a sportsbook offers a percentage boost on a parlay over 3 legs, we need to make sure that the parlay is at least equal to the fair value before applying the percentage boost. If we can find plus EV bets to include, it works even better. Value is top priority. But I know what you're thinking. That'll take ages, right? Well, not really. This tool does all of the hard work for us in a matter of seconds. Just select the sportsbook we're using and apply the filters we need to create the best parlay possible. Much like previous strategies, this strategy is built on reliable foundations of math and value. The more value legs that you can find, the more total value is multiplied. You won't win every time, but when you do, the win pays out a huge amount more than the parlay was truly worth. There are thousands of options to use this strategy every day, and Alex made $400,000 using all of them part-time, which led him to creating the OddsJam software. There's a case study showing his results here in the end screen. Check it out.